Time now for Sid Sixero. This is where I get 60 seconds to just talk. Start the clock, please. Here's what's on my mind this morning. Robbie Ray was very good for the Toronto Blue Jays last season. Won the Cy Young Award. Best pitcher in the American League. He then left and signed a deal in Seattle. So the Jays had to invest in a new arm. This was the new arm. It's quite the arm. Kevin Gausman is his name. 5-year deal, $110 million contract, coming off a fantastic season in San Francisco. Now, it isn't fair to expect a new signing to be Cy Young-ish right away. That's not how this works. But so far with Gausman, that's kind of been how it's worked. He's made 4 starts, 2.19 ERA, 0 walks in 4 starts. And watch how his splitter is moving here. I found this montage online. It starts at your waist and then dies. Nope. At the waist, nope. At the waist, nope. Waist, finish, waist, dies, and just for good measure, fastball up and away. Good pitch. He knows what he's doing. $110 million well spent, I'd say. It is 4 starts. Ben Nicholson-Smith of Sportsnet at sportsnet.ca joining us. If you're not following him online, you're not doing baseball right. Ben, good to see you. I don't think any of us expected this through 4 starts, right?
Oh, no. I mean, he hasn't walked a batter. He's getting so many swings and misses. I think that clip just illustrates it perfectly. His stuff is nasty. He puts it where he wants it. The results have been, like you said, Cy Young level for a guy who we had, reason to expect a good start from, but this has been even better than we could have expected.
The no walks through 4 starts, no Jays pitcher has ever done that in their career in their first 4 starts. Like I know it's shocking to see, and we kind of think about it, then kind of move on to the next thing. In terms of crazier things I've ever seen a Jays pitcher do, this might be top 10.
It's up there, and it also just shows how he pitches, because it's not that he throws only strikes. As we saw with that clip, he will throw balls that are outside the strike zone, but by the time it's leaving the strike zone, it's too late. The hitters are swinging. We saw with the Red Sox this week, just looks of confusion on their face, looks of dismay as they were walking away from the plate after striking out.
In terms of the team itself, Ben, I know they lost last night. They dropped to 12-7. The game is at 3 o'clock, by the way, this afternoon. You can see it on Sportsnet. You've been down there a bit around the team, especially before the game. The vibe we're seeing during the actual game itself, and especially on social media, the stuff going on in the dugout, Vladdy and everyone else, is that the feeling down there in person? They just look like they're genuinely enjoying themselves.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the impression I get. If they're like, I really do think that they're enjoying this a huge amount, as they should. I mean, they're a great team. They're a team on the rise. They seem to really enjoy each other's company. When I'm in the clubhouse, when I'm with the team on the road, that's the impression I get. I mean, I don't think you can fake that either. I think they really enjoy each other's company. And, you see something like George Springer and Vlad Jr. singing OK Blue Jays the other day. As much as, we've seen other great Blue Jays teams in the past, but I don't think Roy Halladay was doing that. I don't think Jose Bautista was doing that. And not that you have to do that stuff, but it just goes to show where this team is at from a, enjoying the game standpoint.
It was a different vibe, especially the Bautista years, right? That was fun. Those were amazing rides, but there was an edge to that team that was pretty apparent on and off the field. It just seems like it's a little, maybe it's a bit more likable of a squad this time around. I hate throwing that around because it's so subjective, but I think most people would agree. So in terms of the Jays themselves, again, they lost last night, but for the most part, Ben, quickly, the amount of 1-run games and 2-run games this team is involved in, they didn't do well in that situation a year ago. It looks like they've learned something.
Yeah, and their bullpen's better, their defense is better, their base running is better. To me, it's just a better team. So they're able to get through some of those really close games better. Of course, some of it too is good fortune. I mean, you're never going to be 5-1 or whatever it is all season long in these 1-run games. They will lose some close ones as the season goes on, but they are better equipped to win close games and just win a lot of games as this season progresses here.
Jays wrap up the series with Boston this afternoon, 3 o'clock, a little after 3. Again, you can see it on Sportsnet. Ben Nicholson-Smith, great stuff, man. Enjoy it. We'll talk soon. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Ed.